You're watching PBS. And now we bring you part 5 of our mini-series, Focus on the Blues.
Good evening, welcome back to Focus on the Blues. I'm Rory Thurnis. That last song you just heard was Stop Breaking Down, a song made popular by the Rolling Stones, but written by Robert Johnson, just one of the many early 20th century blues artists whose work would go on to influence countless future generations of rock and pop musicians. Today, we take a look at a very prolific bluesman, Glaucoma Jimmy Willis. This prolific bluesman, whose oeuvre includes hundreds of songs, wrote primarily about the hardships of living in the American South in the 1920s. A man ignored in his time, but who would go on to be wildly influential to future generations. We've recently uncovered some archival footage of him playing some of his most popular songs. Let's take a look.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, call me maybe. That tuneful wailing touched me to the core of my very racist heart. Now get off my property! What?
Some of our keener listeners may recognize that tune as Call Me Maybe, a song made popular by modern blues aficionado Carly Rae Jepsen. Almost all of Glaucoma Jimmy's songs were covered, stolen, or covered under a completely different name, which historians tell us is another form of stealing. Let's take a look at this next clip.
I'm bringing sexy back, baby, and all them girls just don't know how to act. I'm bringing sexy back, and all them girls just don't know how to act. I'm gonna pack up my suitcase, yeah, and bring that sexy on back down the road. Ha!
Got it. Thanks for playing me all your songs, you rube. By the way, I call keepsies. So now I'm gonna go sell these ditties for some sweet, sweet whiskey moolah.
What?
Justin Timberlake would later lay claim to that understated gem. Many have argued that Glaucoma Jimmy's estate should be retroactively reimbursed for all of his missed earnings, citing this recording as evidence.
Girls just want to have fun.
Or this.
I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare.
Or this.
My Bologna.
There were countless hardships endured by a black man singing sad music in 1920s Mississippi, and many say that Glaucoma Jimmy never did get the recognition he truly deserved, though many critics argue he did get the last laugh. His nickname, Glaucoma, was actually a red herring meant to hide his true insecurity. He was, in fact, completely deaf and incapable of writing listenable music, which anyone who listens to top 40 music today could tell you is immediately obvious. For Focus on the Blues, I'm Rory Thurnis. Good night.
What?